David really led the ultimate legacy of service here at the Orange County Sheriff's Office, starting as a dispatcher, which is tough work, and then transitioning to become a field service officer.
It's always something he wanted to do, and he loved doing it. He loved meeting different people, different stories, and if they had something in common, he could talk for days, and I know he liked that part about it.
He was a kind and gentle person. He wasn't a person of a lot of words, but he showed how he cared by his actions, and the way he treated his loved ones, the way he treated complainants when he had to meet with them.
A lot of people didn't know Dave had a very he had a very wide enjoyment of music, and some people were surprised by some of the stuff that he would listen to. When the deputies heard that, basically they told me his cool points went up. Certain things he was very passionate about. One of them was cars. The other, him and his wife Nancy loved traveling.
We loved our road trips. He would listen to his music, I would read. I would be kind of his navigator, even though we had our GPS. We had a lot more traveling planned. But yeah, he was my best friend and the love of my life.
December 11th of last year, unfortunately, I was notified that David was involved in a very serious traffic crash, and ultimately the driver will be charged with DUI manslaughter. David's function out there was to have his patrol car out there with his lights on to divert people away from the construction workers. He saved the lives of many road construction workers who were out there that night.
That morning, PSO Green had said, "I have the best job in the agency," and Dave turned around to him and he said, "No, I have the best job in the agency." That was from his heart. He had the best job in the agency.
To have had David on our team here was such a blessing. The deputies and other employees, other field service officers that worked with him, loved working with David. He was such a great personality, and so glad to have him these many years, and very proud of his work.
I don't even think he realized that the impact that he had, on the agency and people that had worked with him for a long period of time.
He was our first civilian field service officer killed really in the line of duty. So we immediately retired his radio call sign. So the call sign FSA 43 will never ever be used again here at the Sheriff's Office. And we added his name to our memorial out front here at the Sheriff's Office, along with all the other fallen deputies.
I know I was shocked, and he would be shocked by the type of service that they gave him. When all the motorcyclists showed up at my house to escort us, and I saw the flag and the 21 gun salute, I was just amazed. He would be very touched to know how many people really did care and love him. I'm grateful that everybody saw what I'd always seen since the 32 years we were together. He loved his children, his son Stephen, his daughter Jennifer. He has 8 grandchildren.
I appreciate the Florida Sheriff's Association for helping us to help recognize our many employees, and especially our civilians. I tell our deputies all the time, we can't do it by ourselves. It's the civilians, the field service officers like David, the dispatchers like Nancy. We couldn't do without them. They help us so much, and they're so vital to our agency. They're vital to keeping the community safe, and we just love them so much, and they're a huge part of this family here at the Sheriff's Office.
I really appreciate the nomination, and on behalf of his family, we're really touched and grateful for it. Words can't really express how I feel, but thank you.